Did myself some dollar bid diving. Nice little stack. Buck a book. No discounts. Sort of bumming. I'm so used to like back in the day, and this is like pre-COVID, my local shop, like every like winter, they would have like a fill a long box for $50. I mean, literally fill a long box for $50, and you end up averaging like about 15. If you stuffed it well enough, and I'm pretty good at stuffing a long box, you could average like 15 to 25 cents a book. But now everything is just $1. No discounts, but anyway, this is what I grabbed. Pretty much any 90s chrome or gimmick type cover like this, I sort of grabbed them, especially if they're in good shape like this one. So number 19, a little chromey. What's on the other side of this one? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, this is not Marvel Comics Presents. Okay, this is Midnight Suns. That's why it's not a flip book. I would obviously get a free trading cards. Atlas Comics, Brute number 1. Archie, sort of an innuendo. Like you could assume if these two boys weren't here, Archie would be doing something else other than just watching them and drinking a cold soda and using a fan. I don't think that's Cheryl Blossom, but it looks like her, but that's why I grabbed it, but I don't know if it's actually her or not. Number 1. Number 3. I thought I had another one. Maybe I got it mixed in a bit. One of the poly bags. X-Force 16. ROM Space Knight. Newsstand. I love ROM. I've got this complete run twice. I think I'm actually working on my third run. I think that's why I grabbed this. Even though it's not in great shape, but I needed to fill it. Jurassic Park. Slapstick. Another shiny, chromy cover. I think this is Jim Lee, too. Got this just because I like the cover. I'm still a little... this is only 2002, I think. 2022. So I'm surprised this was actually in dollar bins, but I like it. Now, Walking Dead's. I grabbed these two because I used Key Collector to find out about these ones when I dive into my dollar bins. So something happens here. And something happens here. What happens here? I don't know. What happens there? I don't know. But anyway, I was told, according to Key Collector, that I should get them. Oh, here's issue number 4. This is a nice old Bronze Age. And now these are good. These ones, if I can stress anything, if you ever, regardless of the condition, I mean, it's obviously, if it destroyed, that's one thing, but the staples are still tight. This is still a nice flat book, even though it just beat the crap. It probably grade a 0.5 or a 1, 1.5, 1.1 with CGC, but they're worth it. Any Silver Age, 12-cent Marvel comic intact is worth $1 at least. So don't leave these behind. If I can tell you anything, don't ever leave Silver Age Marvel comic 12-cent intact comic books in the dollar bin. You see them, you grab them. I have on occasion, once I've had like a good 4, 5, 6 of them, I'll group them together and put them on eBay with a 99-cent starting bid, and it'll bump up to like 30, 40 bucks, and sell these things at up like on average about $5 a piece. So it's worth it. It's a good flip. This was neat. Whitman. I think there's a story about Benjamin Franklin actually being an alien and not really Benjamin Franklin. But it's pretty cool. Now, okay, this is a flip, which it is. And I grabbed this because when Marvel Comics Presents was winding down near the end, all the later issues there's not that many of them. So it's a short print run, and that's the only reason I grabbed it. It's probably worth like $2 or $3. But anyway, anything short print run, you should grab. Another X-Force. Same thing, Key Collector. I have no idea where I grabbed this, but it told me I should because something happens here. Or somebody happens to be his first appearance or her first appearance or whatever. But anyway, I grabbed it only because Key Collector told me to. This is a number 1. It's a DC. It's a Bronze Age. And yes, that's why I bought it. No clue why I got this. Absolutely no clue. But it's in the pile. Hitman number 1. A couple of polybags. This one, they had a ton of them. but I think my budget that day was limited. So I only grabbed 2 of them, even though there was a whole bunch of them. Another little shiny one. And obviously during the 90s, Spider-Man was everywhere. So he just happens to show up in this. Big fan of this. Obviously this was, they did this a couple times. They did ARG. And I think there was another Marvel spoof. They did spoof and ARG. And then they did What the during the zoom in. What does that say? 91. So in the 90s, they did it again. Same thing. This is not a late issue, but I just liked it. But this is going to get optioned eventually. And all of these. There's Steel. There is... Actually, that's not. Okay, Steel is DC, which is this. Although Milestone is part of the DC family. All of the Milestone issues, which are all African-American heroes. So there's obviously Static, which I'm assuming everyone knows. And then there was Hardware. And there was another one too. And I should know all these, but I don't. But all the late issues, anything late issue of these titles from the Milestone, you should grab. Because they're all short prints and they're all worth good money. And then, that's going to be the last but not least. Joker, another beat-up issue, but it's a Joker. And one final Atlas, number 1, the Tarantula. That almost looks like the aliens from Land of the Lost. But anyway, that's all we got today. Happy hunting, and till next time.